Is this the end for Derrick Rose? The MVP, as we once knew, has been struggling with injury ever since that season, and he has not returned back to form as we hoped he would. Is it the end for him? What is up, YouTube? And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Before I get any more into this video, I have a 100 subscriber giveaway. We are 10 away. Go check out the previous video before to find out the details on how you can win a grand prize. And you probably will need to follow me on Twitter if we do it one of the ways I'd like it to. But make sure to go watch that, as you guys, I would love to start that here pretty soon when we reach 100 subscribers. But Derrick Rose has suffered a torn meniscus in his knee, will miss the remainder of the season, league sources tell The Vertical. So Derrick Rose, once again, thank God this is towards kind of like the end of the season where there's only like 7 games left, but still, this isn't good for Derrick Rose. His knees are just not working for him, man. His knees are just keep getting hurt, and bad knees leads to end of career, as we have seen before. I mean, there have been plenty of players that have had to retire early because of bad knees or a bad back or injuries like that. You know, when Derrick Rose won MVP that same season, they got eliminated because he got hurt, and I don't remember which game it was, but he tore his ACL and he was out, you know, for the rest of the playoffs, obviously, for the remainder of that season. And, you know, Derrick Rose came back, and we just have not seen him return to who he once was. I mean, he became the youngest MVP, and he just hasn't been able to return to that kind of form. And he got a fresh start with the New York Knicks this offseason, and, you know, he may have had an okay season, but not his MVP caliber season. Derrick Rose, I don't know if we'll ever be able to return to form. I just feel bad for the guy. It's almost like a Brandon Roy case, where Brandon Roy was a great player, but he just had really bad knees. Greg Oden could have potentially been a really good player as well, but he just had really bad knees. Knees can kill or not kill, but they can hurt an NBA player really bad. It can suffer career-ending injuries and just stuff like that. You gotta feel for a guy like Derrick Rose that's just trying to go out there and compete, and he's trying to return to MVP form, I feel like, because he's probably been pressing for that. I mean, if you were an MVP once and you came back and, like, you know, everyone's been doubting you, you're going to want to, like, return back to form for everyone. I mean, like I said, Derrick Rose, he got this fresh start with the New York Knicks, and he was saying that, oh, the Knicks are a super team. I mean, I thought the Knicks looked good on paper. I thought they could potentially make the playoffs, but I knew they weren't no damn super team. But I thought they could potentially make the playoffs, but as you guys know, it just did not work out for the Knicks this season, and Derrick Rose future with the Knicks is kind of up in the air at this point, because this was a contract year for Derrick Rose. So I don't know how much money Derrick Rose will be getting this offseason because of his knees, or if he'll even play anymore, or if he'll even be able to play anymore. If that was the case and Derrick Rose would have to retire early, I would feel so bad for the guy. I know he's only in his 20s. I don't know his exact age, but man, this guy is a great player. I just can't return back to form. He can't get away from injuries. It just sucks. I really feel bad for the guy, because before I was even an NBA fan, like I even watched NBA like that, I knew Derrick Rose. I knew the name Derrick Rose. Because that was the same year that, like, he was having his MVP season, and everybody was just loving Derrick Rose, and everybody knew the name of Derrick Rose. It's almost like how Stephen Curry, you know, was popular the last 2 seasons. Everybody, even if you weren't an NBA fan, you probably knew who Steph Curry was, because everybody has said something about him before. But it was the case back then for Derrick Rose. I mean, I wasn't even an NBA fan, and I knew who the hell Derrick Rose was. I had so many friends who that was their favorite player. So, is his career over? I certainly hope not, because this guy is a great player, can be a great player. I think he averaged around like 17 or 18 this season. And, man, I just really hope this isn't the end of the road for him. And I got so many updates today. Derrick Rose out remainder of the season with torn meniscus and left knee breaking. Knicks point guard Derrick Rose will miss remainder of season. So it's his left knee. Knicks and Rose working to schedule a scope on knee in the near future. And sources say the recovery time on a torn meniscus in the left knee expect to be 6 to 8 weeks. So, man, I think earlier though he said that, and he won't be chasing money in free agency. I think he said something like that. So maybe he's not really, wasn't even really expecting to go chase a fat contract in free agency anyway. But I just really hope the best for Derrick Rose and pray for his family and pray for him that he can play again, because I really don't want to see a guy like this go out for the rest of his career because his knees held him back from doing anything. I mean, that would just really suck. He's been dealing with knee injuries a lot. People have been saying he's been injury prone, and I finally thought Derrick Rose kind of proved to everybody this season that he can stay healthy for a full season, and he almost did it. He almost did. He played quite a few games this season. I mean, I know he had the thing where he like left practice, or like he skipped a game or something like that without telling anyone. But Derrick Rose played most of the season, and that's awesome to see. But now he tears his left meniscus in his knee, and now it's not looking very good once again. So let me know what you guys think. Are you like thinking Derrick Rose's career is over, or you guys think he's going to get another chance, or do you think he'll even be able to play again? Like I said, don't forget to go check out the 100 subscriber giveaway. You're going to want to know the details on that if you're going to try to win the grand prize. And we're not quite to 100 just yet, but we are very close. So don't forget to check that out. It is very important that you check that out if you really want to be part of the giveaway. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Have a great day, guys.